Hello guys and welcome you all. Let's start our discussion and solve question paper of CPT 2020. As you know, this question paper contains a total of 70 questions. In this video, we will solve first 35 questions and in the next video, we will solve the remaining 35 questions. Okay, so let us start. देखो जो टोटल मैक्सिमम टाइम है ना वो 90 मिनट है एंड टोटल नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चन इज 70. सो हम ये सॉल्यूशन वीडियो में यही ट्राई करेंगे कि 70 मिनट के अंदर ही हम सारे क्वेश्चन कंप्लीट कर ले. क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. द डायरेक्शनल डेरिवेटिव ऑफ द स्केलर फंक्शन phi that is equal to x square yz plus 4xz square at the point 1 minus 2 minus 1 in the direction of 2 I cap minus j cap minus 2 k cap. So we have to find the directional derivative of this scalar function phi in the direction of this vector. And directional derivative is defined as the rate of change of phi with distance along the direction of this vector. And mathematically it is defined as the directional derivative defined as the component of grad phi along the direction of this vector that is a cap. So we need the direction of this vector. देखो ये जो vector given है total vector given है, so let us define its direction first. And direction is given by the unit vector. So a cap equals to a vector by magnitude of this vector. So 2 I cap minus j cap minus 2 k cap by magnitude. ये magnitude calculate कर लो कितना आ रहा है 4 plus 1 plus 4. So it is equal to 2 by 3 I cap minus 1 by 3 j cap minus 2 by 3 k cap. So next we need the gradient of phi. एंड देखो ये जो डायरेक्शनल डेरिवेटिव पूछ रहा है ना ये इस पॉइंट में पूछ रहा है तो हम डायरेक्टली क्या करेंगे ग्राड फाई की वैल्यू. तो देखो एट दिस पॉइंट लेट दिस पॉइंट बी पी. सो वी हैव टू फाइंड एट दिस पॉइंट पी एट 1 minus 2 minus 1. तो हम डायरेक्टली क्या करेंगे ग्राड फाई की वैल्यू इसी पॉइंट में कैलकुलेट कर लेंगे. जैसे कि देखो नाउ ग्राड फाई कैलकुलेट ग्रेडियंट ऑफ दिस स्केलर फंक्शन. सो इट इज इक्वल टू आई कैफ और 2xyz प्लस 4z स्क्वायर प्लस j कैफ x स्क्वायर z प्लस k कैफ x स्क्वायर y plus 8xz. Now define this grad phi at point P 1 minus 2 minus 1. Okay, so grad phi at this point P equals to बस ये वैल्यू पुट कर लो x y z की वैल्यू. So grad phi at this point P is 8 I cap minus j cap minus 10 k cap. So now for the directional derivative grad phi dot a cap. So a cap is this and grad phi at P is this. So now the directional derivative equals to grad phi dot a cap. तो बस डॉट प्रोडक्ट कैलकुलेट कर लो ये दोनों वेक्टर की. So it is equal to 16 by 3 minus plus 1 by 3 plus 20 by 3. तो देखो ये हो जाएगा 20 plus 1 21 plus 16 37 by 3. So your correct answer is 37 by 3. तो अभी ऑप्शन चेक करो जो ऑप्शन बी है ना वो 37 by 3 होना चाहिए क्योंकि करेक्ट आंसर इज 37 by 3. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. द वैल्यू ऑफ डाइवर्जेंस ऑफ r vector by r cube. So we have to find the divergence of r vector by r cube. तो देखो जैसे कि क्वेश्चन में कोई भी कोऑर्डिनेट मेंशन नहीं है तो तुम कार्टेशियन कोऑर्डिनेट में भी कैलकुलेट कर सकते हो स्फेरिकल पोलर में भी कैलकुलेट कर सकते हो. तो देखो जैसे कि तुम कार्टेशियन कोऑर्डिनेट में कैलकुलेट करना मैं स्फेरिकल पोलर में कैलकुलेट करना हूँ. तो देखो दिस r vector can be written as r cap in spherical polar coordinate. So now this divergence r vector by r cube can be written as divergence of r cap by r square, that is div r cap by r square. So now express this divergence in spherical polar coordinate. So as there is only r cap, so I am writing only in terms of r term. So 1 by r square del by del r square 1 by r square। तो देखो कैसे डाइवर्जेंस को हम स्फेरिकल पोलर या सिलिंड्रिकल कोऑर्डिनेट में लिखेंगे, तो इसके ऊपर एक सेपरेट वीडियो है, तो वो जरूर चेक कर लेना। सो देखो आर स्क्वायर कैंसिल, नाउ डेल बाई डेल आर ऑफ 1 एंड दिस इज इक्वल्स टू 0। सो योर आंसर विल बी, और योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन ए। देखो कार्टेशियन कोऑर्डिनेट में भी कैलकुलेट कर ले रहे हैं, ठीक है। सो इन कार्टेशियन कोऑर्डिनेट आर वेक्टर इक्वल्स टू एक्स आई कैफ प्लस वाई जे कैफ प्लस z k cap, and now r cube will be equals to x square plus y square plus z square 3 by 2. Now div r vector by r cube will be equals to del by del x by x square plus y square plus z square 3 by 2 plus del by del y of y by x square plus y square plus z square 3 by 2 plus del by del z of z by x square plus y square plus z square by 3 by 2। तो देखो ये तीनों टर्म कैलकुलेट करना है, लेकिन तुम सिर्फ एक ही कैलकुलेट करना, क्योंकि देखो बाकी दोनों का ना सेम फॉर्म आएगा। तो देखो हम ये फर्स्ट वाला कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं और ये दोनों के लिए लिख लेंगे सेम फॉर्म। तो देखो जैसे कि डेल बाई डेल एक्स बाई एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर प्लस जेड स्क्वायर 3 by 2। नाउ दिस इज इक्वल्स टू 1 by एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर प्लस जेड स्क्वायर 3 by 2। नाउ इट इज माइनस 3 by 2 एक्स 2x by एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर प्लस जेड स्क्वायर 5 by 2। तो ये 2 कैंसिल हो जाएगा और ये क्या हो रहा है कि 1 by एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर प्लस जेड स्क्वायर 3 by 2 माइनस 3x स्क्वायर बाई एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर प्लस जेड स्क्वायर 5 by 2। तो सिमिलरली देखो फॉर डेल बाई डेल वाई ऑफ y by this will be equals to 1 by this minus 3y square this, and for del y del z 1 by this minus 3z square by this। तो अभी ये तीनों वैल्यू इस डाइवर्जेंस में यूज कर लो, देखना जीरो आ जाएगा। सो डाइवर्जेंस ऑफ r वेक्टर बाई r क्यूब इक्वल्स टू 0। क्वेश्चन नंबर 3, the value of this integral minus infinity to plus infinity f of x डायरेक्ट डेल्टा x माइनस टू डेल एक्स इज। तो देखो ये डायरेक्ट डेल्टा जो प्रॉपर्टीज की डायरेक्ट एप्लीकेशन है, वी नो माइनस इन्फिनिटी टू इन्फिनिटी एफ ऑफ एक्स डेल एक्स माइनस ए डी एक्स इक्वल्स टू एफ ऑफ ए। तो बस इसको यूज कर लो, तो ये क्या हो जाएगा कि एफ ऑफ 2। सो योर करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ऑप्शन सी। Question number 4, moment of inertia of a sphere of mass capital M and radius capital R about one of its diameter is। So we have to express moment of inertia of sphere about one of its diameter। देखो जैसे कि स्टूडेंट्स को एक डाउट रहता है कि सर जैसे कि स्फीयर गिवन है तो सॉलिड स्फीयर कंसिडर करेंगे कि हॉलो स्फीयर। देखो अगर एग्जाम में क्वेश्चन में सिर्फ स्फीयर लिखा हुआ है तो तुम सॉलिड स्फीयर ही कंसिडर करना। अगर वो स्पेसिफिकली मेंशन है कि हॉलो स्फीयर तो भी जाके हॉलो स्फीयर कंसिडर करना, नहीं तो जनरली सॉलिड स्फीयर ही कंसिडर करना। एंड वी नो द मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया ऑफ ए सॉलिड स्फीयर अबाउट वन ऑफ इट्स डायमीटर इज गिवन बाय 2/5 mr², where m is the mass of the sphere and r is the radius of the sphere is। so your correct option is option A। तो ऐसे याद रख लेना कि फॉर हॉलो स्फीयर the moment of inertia about one of its diameter is equals to 2/3 mr²। Question number 5, which of the following is true for the relation between modulus of rigidity, Young's modulus and Poisson's ratio? So we have to write the relation between Young's modulus, modulus of rigidity and Poisson's ratio, and you should remember this that the relation is Young modulus equals to 2 times modulus of rigidity into 1 plus sigma, that is Poisson's ratio. So your correct option is option A. ऐसे भी और एक इम्पोर्टेंट रिलेशन है दैट इज बिटवीन यंग्स मॉडुलस, bulk modulus and Poisson's ratio, and remember that y or Young's modulus equals to 3 times bulk modulus 1 minus 2 sigma. देखो अगर तुम्हें ये दो रिलेशन याद है ना, तुम फिर ये दोनों रिलेशन यूज करके कोई भी रिलेशन डिफाइन कर सकते हो, जैसे कि रिलेशन बिटवीन दिस मॉडुलस ऑफ रिजिडिटी, बल्क मॉडुलस एंड पॉइसन्स रेशियो, जस्ट एलिमिनेट दिस यंग मॉडुलस. सिमिलरली अगर रिलेशन पूछ रहा है कि यंग मॉडुलस, मॉडुलस ऑफ रिजिडिटी एंड बल्क मॉडुलस, तो वो केस में क्या करोगे, वो जो सिग्मा को एलिमिनेट कर दो. तो यू हैव टू रिमेंबर दिस रिलेशन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 6. At what speed will the mass of a body be 1.25 times its rest mass? We know in a relativistic effect, the mass of a particle is expressed as m equal to m naught over square root under 1 minus v square by c square, where v is the speed of the particle and m naught is the rest mass of the particle. According to question, we have to find v for which m equals to 1.25 times of m naught, or this can be written as 5 by 4 m naught. देखो ये 5 by 4 लिखने का मतलब यही है कि हम कैलकुलेशन में थोड़ा इजी हो जाए. तो देखो बस ये पुट कर लो अभी, ये दिस इज 5 by 4 m naught by 1 minus v square by c square. So now it is equal to 1 minus v square by c square equals to 16 by 25 और v square by c square equals to 9 by 25, और from here v equal to 3 by 5 c, or which is equal to v equal to 0.6 c. So at this speed mass is 1.25 times to its rest mass. So your correct option is option D. Question number 7. The electric field intensity due to an infinite uniformly charged plane sheet at a point of distance r from this sheet is related h. We know for an infinite uniformly charged plane sheet, electric field intensity E is given by sigma by 2 epsilon n cap. If the sheet is non-conducting, and for conducting it is equal to sigma by epsilon. तो देखो now with the distance r, electric field is independent. So electric field is independent of r. So your correct option is option D. Question number 8. The magnetic field due to a long straight current carrying conductor of radius capital R when small r greater than capital R is proportional to. So we have to define magnetic field for a conductor at a distance r which is greater than its radius. Now from the Ampere's circuitry law, that is closed integral of line integral of magnetic field equals to mu naught I enclosed. Now from this law you can prove that magnetic field outside of this cylinder is inversely proportional to the distance, that is the proportional to 1 by r. So your correct option is option B. For a cylindrical symmetric case, that is your current density proportional to r to the power n, you can remember that magnetic field inside the cylinder is directly proportional to r to the power n plus 1, and magnetic field outside the cylinder is proportional to 1 by r. Question number 9. The self-inductance of a coil with turns 50, flux 3 units and a current of 0.5 ampere each. So we have to find self-inductance, and we know phi equals to Li, where L is the self-inductance. So from here L equals to phi by I. Phi is the total flux and I is the current. तो देखो यहाँ पर जैसे कि टोटल फ्लक्स 3 नहीं होगा, अगर एक ही टर्न होता तो हम सिर्फ 3 लिख लेते, लेकिन देयर इज 50 टर्न्स. सो टोटल फ्लक्स विल बी 50 times 3 by current 0.5. सो ये कैलकुलेट कर लो, ये आएगा 300. So your correct option is option C. Question number 10. The dielectric constant for a material with electric susceptibility of 5 is. So we have to find this dielectric constant, and we know the relation between dielectric constant and electric susceptibility is epsilon r equals to 1 plus chi e. देखो this epsilon r is also known as relative permittivity of medium. So here chi e is 5, so 1 plus 5 is equals to 6. So your dielectric constant for this material is 6. So your correct option is option A. Question number 11. Two thin convex lenses having focal lengths 5 cm and 2 cm are coaxial and separated by a distance of 3 cm. The equivalent focal length is. So let the equivalent focal length be capital F, and we know the equivalent focal length for combination of lenses is given by 1 by F equals to 1 by F1 plus 1 by F2 minus D over F1 F2. सो बस ये न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू यूज कर लो. ये क्या हो जाएगा 1 by 5 प्लस 1 by 2 माइनस 3 by 5 into 2 जो 10. सो इट इज इक्वल टू 7 by 10 minus 3 by 10 which is equal to 4 by 10. So from here F equal to 10 by 4 centimeter which is equal to 2.5 centimeter. So your correct option is option B. Number 12. In Young's double slit experiment, the separation of slits is 1.9 mm and the fringe spacing is 0.31 mm at a distance of 1 meter from the slits. The wavelength of the slit is. So from question, slit separation, that is small d, is 1.9 mm, fringe width is 0.31 mm, and the separation between the screen and the slit is 1 meter. And we know this fringe width beta is expressed as lambda capital D by small. तो देखो ये फॉर्मूला याद रखना है, ठीक है. सो फ्रॉम हेयर वेवलेंथ इक्वल्स टू बीटा स्मॉल डी बाई कैपिटल डी. तो बस ये अभी न्यूमेरिकल जो वैल्यू है वो यूज कर लो. बीटा इज 0.31 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter milli 10 to the power minus 3, and small d that is 1.9 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter by capital D 1 meter. तो देखो बस ये कैलकुलेट कर लो. तो देखो ये आ रहा है 5.89 इंटू 10 टू द पावर माइनस 7 मीटर. तो देखो ऑप्शन चेक करो, ऑप्शन में वो आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग में पूछ रहा है, एंड वी नो 1 आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग इक्वल्स टू 10 टू द पावर माइनस 10 मीटर. सो ये जो 10 टू द पावर माइनस 7 है उसे 10 टू द पावर माइनस 10 में एक्सप्रेस करना है. तो क्या करो कि 10 टू द पावर 3 न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर पे डिवाइड कर दो. तो देखो ये 10 टू द पावर 3 जब ऊपर आ जाएगा ये माइनस 10 हो जाएगा, और ये 10 टू द पावर 3 इसके साथ मल्टीप्लाई कर लो. तो ये हो जाएगा 5890 10 to the power minus 10 meter, that is 1 Armstrong. So your answer is 5890 Armstrong. So correct option is option B. Question number 13. F of t is a periodic function with period capital T. The average value of this function f of t is. We know average value of a function with period t is given by 1 by t 0 to t f of t dt. So your correct option is option B. Question number 14. If integral minus 1 to plus 1 p n x dx equals to 2, then n is. We have to find the value of n, and from orthonormal property of legendary polynomial we know that integral from minus 1 to plus 1 p n x p m x dx equals to 2 by 2n plus 1 Kronecker delta n m. And some first few legendary polynomials are given by p0x equals to 1, p1x equal to x, and p2x equals to half of 3x square minus 1. So now using all these things we can define n. So now this given integral can be written as minus 1 to plus 1 p nx into 1 dx equals to 2. So in place of 1 we can write p0x. So minus 1 to plus 1 pnx p0x dx equals to 2. So now using this orthonormal property we can write this. So from here it is equals to 2 by 2n plus 1 Kronecker delta del n0 equals to 2. And now this left hand side value will be equals to 2 or to the right hand side only if n equals to 0, because we know Kronecker delta 0 0 will be 1 and 2 by 1 will be 2. So for only value of n equals to 0 this integral is true. So n equals to 0. So your correct option is option A. Question number 15. If gamma of n equals to gamma of n plus 1 by n, then gamma of minus n is. So we have to find this gamma of minus n, and remember that gamma of 0 and negative integers is not defined. Okay, so it will be infinite. So your correct option is option C. तो कुछ वैल्यू याद रख लेना, जैसे कि गामा 1 इक्वल्स टू 1, गामा हाफ इक्वल्स टू स्क्वायर रूट अंडर पाई, एंड गामा n plus 1 equals to n times gamma n equals to n factorial. But gamma of 0 and negative integer is not defined. Question number 16. The efficiency of Carnot's engine working between the steam point and the ice point is. So we have to find the efficiency, and efficiency is given by 1 minus T2 by T1. So T2 is your ice point, that is 273 Kelvin, and T1 is your steam point, that is 373 Kelvin. तो देखो कोई भी सिस्टम में अगर दो टेम्परेचर गिवन है ना, तो T1 उसी को लेना वो जो ज़्यादा है, which is greater than the other one. So from here now efficiency equals to 1 minus T2, that is 273 by 373. Now it is equals to 100 by 373, or which is equals to 0.268. So in percentage it will be 26.80%. So your correct option is option D. Question number 17. Two ends of the rod are kept at 127 degrees Celsius and 227 degrees Celsius. When 2000 calorie of heat flows in this rod, then the change in entropy is. देखो, we can consider this problem like this. There are two reservoirs, one at 400 Kelvin and other at 500 Kelvin, and the one end of the rod is connected to first reservoir and another end is connected to this reservoir 2. So now heat will flow from reservoir 2 to reservoir 1. So change in entropy for reservoir 2 will be minus Q by T2, as heat is flowing from reservoir 2, and change in entropy for reservoir 1 will be plus Q by T1. So the total change in entropy for this system will be del S1 plus del S2, which is equal to Q by T1 minus Q by T2, or Q 1 by T1 minus 1 by T2. तो बस अभी ये जो वैल्यू यूज कर लो. सो Q 2000 कैलोरी 1 by 400 Kelvin minus 1 by 500 Kelvin. So this is equals to 1 calorie per Kelvin. So your correct option is option A. Question number 18. In a gas, the relative magnitude of the most probable speed, the average speed, and the root mean square speed of the molecules are. So we have to express in order of their magnitude most probable, average and RMS speed. And we know that most probable speed is given by square root under 2 kt by m. Average speed is given by 8 kt by pi m, and RMS speed is given by square root under 3 kt by m. तो ठीक, so from here V RMS greater than V average greater than most probable speed. So your correct option is option A. अगर देखो ये एक्सप्रेशन याद है तो तुम इजीली लिख सकते हो, अगर ऑप्शन याद नहीं है तो देखो एक ट्रिक है, ऐसे करके याद रखना, पार। फिजिक्स वे भी तुम्हारा पार लगाएगा, तो पार लोएस्ट इज द मोस्ट प्रोबेबल, देन एवरेज स्पीड, देन रूट मीन स्क्वायर स्पीड। सो मोस्ट और ग्रेटर मैग्नीट्यूड हैविंग रूट मीन स्क्वायर स्पीड। सो याद रखना पार। Question number 19. The residue of z by z minus 1 into z minus b at infinite is. We know residue of a complex function f of z at z equal to infinity is given by limit z tends to infinite minus z f of z. So here our f of z is z by z minus a, z minus b. So residue of this f of z at z equals to infinite is limit z tends to infinity minus z f of z, that is z by z minus a into z minus b. तो देखो जैसे कि z इक्वल्स टू इन्फिनिटी हमें यूज करना है, तो क्या करो कि ये जो f ऑफ z की एक्सप्रेशन है ना, उसको पूरा 1 बाई जेड की फॉर्म में एक्सप्रेस करो, ताकि जब हम z इक्वल्स टू इन्फिनिटी यूज करेंगे ना तो कैलकुलेशन इजी हो जाएगा। जैसे कि देखो लिमिट z इक्वल्स टू इनफाइनाइट माइनस जेड बाई, तो क्या करोगे यहाँ से z कॉमन ले लो, सो z 1 माइनस ए बाई जेड, अगेन यहाँ से z कॉमन ले लो, z 1 माइनस बी बाई जेड। तो ये देखो जेड 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 कैंसिल हो जाएगा, तो ये क्या रह रहा है कि लिमिट z equal infinity minus 1 by 1 minus a by z into 1 minus b by z. So this is equals to minus 1 minus 0 times 1 minus 0, or which is equal to minus 1. So your correct option is option B. Question number 20. The Fourier transform of the function f of x is f of k. Now the Fourier transform of df by dx is. So Fourier transform of f of x is f of k, and we have to find Fourier transform of df by dx. तो देखो this question is basically from properties of Fourier transform. तो एग्जाम से पहले एक बार अच्छे से सारे प्रॉपर्टीज रिवाइज कर लेना। देखो ये डायरेक्ट है कि इफ़ Fourier transform of f of x is f of k, then Fourier transform of df of x by dx equals to minus ik f of k. So here it will be minus ik f of k. So your correct option is option C. तो ऐसे याद रख लेना, Fourier transform of nth order derivative dx to the power n f of x equals to minus I k to the power n f of k. Question number 21. If f of s equals to 0 to integral 0 to infinity exponential minus st f of t dt is the Laplace transform of function f of t, the Laplace transform of kt is. So Laplace transform of f of t is f of s, which is expressed as integral 0 to infinity exponential minus st f of t dt, and we have to find Laplace transform of kt. तो देखो ये k तो constant है, so it is equal to k Laplace transform of t, and we know Laplace transform of t to the power n is given by n factorial by s to the power n plus 1. So now it is equal to k, देखो t to the power 1 है, so 1 factorial by s to the power 1 plus 1, or which is equals to k by s square. So your correct option is option B. Question number 22. When an electron jumps from the fourth orbit to the second orbit, one can get. We know whenever electron jumps from higher excited orbit to second orbit, it results in Balmer series. Balmer series. And first line of Balmer series is for n initial equals to 3 and n final 2. And second line corresponds to n initial fourth and n final is 2. So as here electron jumps from fourth orbit to second orbit, so it results in second line of Balmer series. So your correct option is option D. Question number 23. Davison-Germer experiments relates to. We know Davison and Germer experiment is an experimental proof for the wave nature of moving particle. And here it relates to electron diffraction. So your correct option is option C. In this experiment, electrons are scattered from the nickel crystal, and the scattered. Question number 24. Which is incorrect according to the cell model of the nucleus? तो सारे ऑप्शन एक बार चेक कर लो. मैजिक नंबर एग्जिस्ट, दैट इज करेक्ट. नाउ ऑप्शन डी, large electric quadrupole moment exists for certain nuclei, that is also correct. Now option B, nucleons interact with their nearest neighbors only, that is also true, because this property can be explained through the nuclear force, because we know nuclear forces are saturated forces. And now check the option C, which nucleons in a nucleus interact with a general force field. Okay, so that is incorrect. So here your correct option is option C. Question number 25. Which of the following is not used as a moderator in a nuclear reactor? Options are water, heavy water D2O, carbon and aluminum. So among these all options, water is used, heavy water is used, carbon is used, but aluminum is not used as moderator in nuclear reactor. So your correct option is option D. Question number 26. Which of the following is used in VLSI technology to form integrated circuit? VLSI, that is very large scale integration, and this VLSI is the process of creating an integrated circuit by combining thousands of transistors into a single chip. So here your correct option is option A, which is transistor. So in this VLSI technology, transistors are used to form integrated circuit. Question number 27. The Boolean expression for the output of the logic circuit shown in the figure is. देखो, this is a XOR gate and this is a NAND gate, and its output will be for input A and B. Output will be A bar B plus A B bar. Here input is C, so its output, total output Y will be equals to NAND gate. So A bar B plus A B bar times C whole bar. Now use De Morgan's theorem. We know from De Morgan's theorem that is A B bar equals to A bar plus B bar, and A plus B whole bar equals to A bar B bar. So here A bar B plus A B bar whole bar plus C bar. Now this is equals to, again use this De Morgan's theorem. So it is equals to A bar B bar A B bar whole bar plus C bar. Now it is equals to A plus B bar, A bar plus B plus C bar. Now A bar, and we know A bar equals to 0. Similarly B bar equals to 0. So A bar 0. So A B, now B bar A bar can be written as A bar B bar. Now plus B bar B is 0. So plus C bar. So here correct Boolean expression for the output is AB plus A bar B bar plus C bar. Question number 28. Digital circuit can be made by repetitive use of NOT gates, OR gates, NAND gates, AND gates. And the answer is option C, NAND gates. Because NAND gates are universal gates, and using NAND gates we can design any gate or any circuit. So your correct option is option C. Question number 29. Asynchronous counter are known as, we know asynchronous counter are known as ripple counters. So your correct option is option A. Question number 30. According to Schrödinger, a particle is equivalent to a single wave, light wave, sound wave, or wave packet. We know that a particle is equivalent to a wave packet. So correct option is option D. Question number 31. Position and momentum operators satisfy this commutation relation. Now the value of commutator bracket of P, commutator bracket of XP. So we have to find the value of this commutator bracket. Now P cap and commutator bracket of X and P is IH code. So IH code. Now we know, देखो ये तो constant है, so this can be taken out of this commutator bracket. And now IH code P cap and 1, and we know any operator commutes with constant, so this is equals to 0. So your correct option is option B. Question number 32. The normal Zeeman effect is, तो देखो सारे ऑप्शन चेक कर लो. Observe only in atoms with an even number of electrons, and that is correct. Option A is correct because we observe normal Zeeman effect with spin s equal to 0. Now option B, observe only in atoms with an odd number of electrons, that is not correct. Now conformation of space quantization, yes, normal Zeeman effect is a conformation of space quantization, so option C is also correct. So both these options are correct and option D is not correct. So for question 32 both options are correct. Question number 33. For Bragg's reflection by a crystal to occur, the X-ray wavelength lambda and interatomic distance d must be. From Bragg's law, we know that 2d sin theta equal to n lambda. Now we have to define a relation between lambda and d for the Bragg's reflection to occur. From this equation, we can write that n lambda by 2d equals to sin theta, and for to define the relation it takes n equal to 1. So sin theta equals to lambda by 2d, and we know value of sin theta cannot be greater than 1. So this lambda by 2d is less than equal to 1 for any condition. So from here lambda is less than equals to 2d. So your correct option is option C. Question number 34. According to the band theory of solids, the potential energy of two types of standing waves inside the crystal differ by an amount of energy gap. So your correct option is option A. Question number 35. The magnetic lines of force cannot penetrate the body of a superconductor. This phenomenon is known as Meissner effect. So your correct option is option C, that is Meissner effect. So in this video we have solved 35 questions and we will continue in the next video. I hope this will definitely help you in preparation of your exam. If so, like and share this video and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you. See you in the next video.